Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards with Michelle. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have changed my schedule a little bit. I have to tell you, when I started doing daily videos, it was really to get myself through the 6 weeks of the mandatory stay-at-home quarantine. I never in a million years thought that we'd still be staying home, staying safe, and practicing social distancing. So after, 4.5 months of daily videos, I found myself thinking I couldn't go on with this pace, mostly because, I work full time, and I needed to be cognizant of having time for my work and for you. So we're changing things up a little bit. There will be live videos now on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I hope you don't mind, but I think it's going to accommodate all of us a little bit better. Today is Casing Tuesday, and over on my blog you will find the original sketch for this adorable There's No Place Like Gnome for the Christmas season card. And we're using, no surprise, the Gnome for the Holidays stamp set. The catalog, the mini holiday catalog, goes live today. So hop over to my store and take a look. Now you might see some changes on the store, so be cognizant of that as well. I'm also working with the 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper. All right, now what does that look like? This is so Christmassy. Whoops, upside down Christmas trees. Anyways, look at these traditional reds and greens. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I love that it just jumps right across my table just like that. We've got candy canes, we've got plaid, we've got snowflakes, we have mistletoe and holly and bells, some stags and poinsettias. I mean, you name it, this paper's got it. Anything you're looking for your Christmas, it's the 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper stack. Today's the last day, by the way, to get in on my holiday paper share, quarter packs of all the papers plus all the specialty papers for just a quarter of the price. So check that out as well over on my blog. All right, let's get started. These little gnomes are stinking cute, totally adorable, and we're going to use our Stamparatus. So grab that. Grab a piece of 5 1/8 by 2, I don't know, it's over on my blog, you'll find it. All the measurements will be right over there. Okay, so I've got our little guys all set up here. I've got my piece of Whisper White cardstock in there. I'm going to ink up my stamp set. Good morning, Anne and Kathy. Okay, so I've got my Memento ink. I'm going to ink up my 3 little guys all at the same time. How awesome. Okay, and then I'm going to close it right here. Make sure that it's made contact everywhere and lift it up like that. Whoops, missed a little spot on his hat. Don't worry. Go back, grab your Memento ink, and just give him a little press right there. And it's all good. I love this. Now, if I hadn't been using that, I'd have been like, oh, I've made a mistake. There's no mistakes in crafting, just room for more embellishments. Okay, so now we're gonna take some blends, and I pulled all the colors we're using. Look at this. You can use whatever colors you want. I'm going to use Shades of Christmas, and let's just get some coloring done. Now, first of all, I think all of these little guys need some Poppy Parade shoes, okay? No lie there, I just think Oh no, you know what I realized? Yep, you got it. Not wearing my glasses this morning. Oh, gnomes, gnomes, gnomes everywhere. Good morning, Jean. It's good to see you this morning, my friend. Okay, so there's that. Okay, Dark Poppy Parade. Now, and I'm just going through and I'm going to just touch on a few little pieces. This is Light Old Olive, and I'm coloring those. And then back with the Dark Poppy Parade. So that's holly leaves, and here's the holly berries. And I really don't have my glasses on. So let's also do, while we've got this out, this lovely Christmas ornament. And then I have a mango melody, and I'm going to take that and do the inside here. And I'm also going to do the little star. So it's kind of like paint by numbers, okay? And then let's do this Dark Poppy Parade again. And I'm going to come over here, and I want to get the bow on his mistletoe. I mean, look at him. He's like kind of looking at her, and she's smirking like, yeah, get away from me with that mistletoe, bud. You think I don't see it? I don't blame her. Mistletoe leads to nothing but trouble. All right, and then hiding in here somewhere. Oh, you know what? This is Granny Apple. This isn't Old Olive at all. All right, but I do want a Granny Apple Christmas tree because, hello, nice and bright. Seriously, my son had a hat like this when he was middle school age, wore it every year all the way around Disney. I mean, that hat came out for years, and it had a battery pack, and all the lights flashed and came on. It was great. Okay, I'm going to come back with this Mango Melody because I think she needs a pretty little yellow dress. 'Tis the season after all. Okay, get a little bit there. And I'm going to leave her apron white because unlike me, little Miss Gnome doesn't make a mess when she cooks. I do. Gets everywhere. All right. And let's see. Let's color some beards. Okay. I've got smoky slate, light and dark. So I'm going to take this, and I'm not even going to worry too much about following any lines because I'm going to come in and just blend. I mean, coloring is wonderful. By the way, in case any of you were checking out our weather conditions, the hurricane seemed to have passed us. We had some massive rain right before bed last night. It was really nice. Actually, a beautiful rainstorm. About half an hour away from me, they got about 4 inches of rain, but we got away with, let's make her gray, just some rain. It's beautiful outside. It's like 68 degrees. It's amazing. It won't last long. So after we're done here, I'm gonna run outside, go sit. Okay, so oops, wrong one. I'm using light petal pink for hands and face, skipping the nose, hands. And then noses in the wintertime seem to be a little bit redder. So I've got my dark petal pink. Look at that. And they're just coming to life, right? So here's my light old olive. I'm going to hit my mistletoe with that. Very quick. And I'm going to come back to Mango Melody, and I'm going to give him some mango. Whoops, now he matches his Christmas ornament. Oopsie. Okay. his little gnome clothes, and I'm going to do him too. We're going to be matchy-matchy on this one. I didn't do it on the other one, but I am here. All right, and now we have this really cool wizarding hat, and I couldn't help but make that with Seaside Spray. Now, he probably won't match the rest of him, but that's okay. You ever notice that guys don't always match what they're wearing anyways? Okay, I kind of like it. It makes it look Christmassy, and I have a silver bell, so again, smoky slate. This one is the dark one. And then, what am I doing here? Okay, I'm going to alternate light and dark Seaside Spray for this hat because I like alternating stripes. So here and here. Alternating stripes makes me happy. And it's also a very cool way to see the difference between light and dark shades of our blends. All right, there. The last thing I want to do is to take my light pool party and do a nice shadow around, okay? And it can be really quick. Don't spend a lot of time. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I will caution you, okay? And I did this myself this morning when I made my sample. These are blends, so if you're gonna get them in and next to other colors, they will pick it up. So watch very carefully when you're around that poppy parade. Otherwise, you'll pull that poppy parade color out and it will smear, and then you have kind of a funky outline. So just be really careful, okay? I mean, you could even skip that and then come back around, all right? But yeah, I did that over, actually right over here on the bow on that mistletoe, okay? So very careful. Just anytime you're around that red, okay? And get that in there. And this just makes it look a little more polished. It doesn't make our little gnomes look like they're floating in space. Gnomes are cool, but one of their superpowers is not floating in space. Not the last time I checked anyways. I could be remiss on my gnome history. But they're cute, and I love them. All right? So, whew, that is a lot of coloring. Let's put this card together. I have a piece of real red cardstock. Ooh, and I just threw something on the floor. I need that. And then I have a piece here of this really pretty, oh yeah, I like the contrast on that. This is that 'Tis the Season Designer Series paper again. Where am I? Oh, Sandy. Oh, you're talking. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. It's good when you talk amongst yourselves. As long as you're not talking about me behind my back, and because then I can't join in the fun. Okay. So we're going to take this piece, and we're just going to offset it, make sure that it doesn't hang off the edge. Okay, so it's just a slight tip here. And if it hangs off the edge, we'll take our snips. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's take your snips and take that off of there, okay? And then we're going to put these little guys like that because they're so cute. So how many of you have the gnomes on your wish list? Or if you're a demonstrator, have already bought them. Type gnomes down below if gnomes, the Gnome Place for the Holidays stamp set, is on your wish list for this holiday season. Good morning, Sean. You only say nice things about me. Aren't you sweet? All right, there's our gnomes. Now I have a piece of Whisper White. I'm going to make a little label. I'm going to stamp it in real red. We're going to say there's gnome place like home. I'm sorry, there's no place like gnome for the holiday season, or for the Christmas season is what it says. Not too bad for not wearing glasses this morning, I have to say. Flip this thing over. Add some dimensionals to the back. There's our little banner. And then, because it's real red and we can't write on the inside, I have a piece of Whisper White. And that's cut to 5 1/4 by 4. And then you know that I had a little strip left over. Okay? So I'm going to take my Tombow liquid glue and I'm going to run a strip, a narrow strip, not a big one, all the way across. Whoopsie. Okay? Now double-sided, make sure it's the one that matches the paper that you did on the front of the card. Okay? Like so. I mean, you could have cut this, but I just grabbed the scrap and I'm just going to trim the ends like that. The autumn cards are beautiful, Anne. I love it. All right. There is my very, very, very first card of the holiday season. I'm so excited to share this with you. I'll do a catalog walkthrough a little bit later in the week. Maybe that'll be on Crafty Saturday. I haven't decided yet. But the holiday catalog is live today. You will have a chance to come over, take a look. If you need a holiday catalog, let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. There's no place like Gnome for the Christmas season. Can be found with the Gnome for the Holidays stamp set. This is also going to figure prominently in my team quarterly retreat, which is in September, and also in my Eat, Drink, and Be Cozy retreat, which is the end of September. So these gnomes are going to see a lot of airtime or stamp time this holiday season. I'll be here with you this coming Thursday at 8 and Saturday at 9. So come over and join me for coffee and cards. In the meantime, make sure you visit my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.